Hey guys, it's me, Dakota. I'm here because originally I was making a little update video about, what's my progress on this event? But now I've changed. This video is no longer going to be that. I've recorded 26 minutes and I'm now furious because I'm realizing how bad and how much I hate, as a normal player that's not pay to win or anything, how much I hate the marathon. Right now I am at 15k. And I am going to go to Chronos just because I want to get these two remaining time trials done. But I am here talking about this one because I am really, really mad about the way they did this. Now, granted, they could have been way worse. They could have not included marathon tickets in the events, which would have prevented a lot of people from moving forward. But also, they could have done this way better. And here's my reason, right? First of all, I'm going back to Burning Blaze. I had to do a check before continuing. For the people that watched my race video, turns out the spin is not a 3 times multiplier. For some reason, this god-awful design, I don't know why it's like this, it is a 2.5 multiplier. I thought I was getting scammed out of like my Game Pass, but no. It's just that that multiplier, for some reason, is like that. Why is it? I don't know. Is there a way to fix it? I don't think so. But it's just like that. So, for my calculations of that video, it's off a bit, but that was just like my hypothetical. And my hypothetical was actually wrong, even though I thought it had a surefire way of being right. Anyways, this video was, like I said in the intro, this video was supposed to be a video where I'm like, hey, this is what my progress is. But now it's changed because I realized, hey, I kind of hate the marathons. Currently, in case you haven't played the game in a little while, or you're just not caught up, in general, the marathon is a new system that they added for the upcoming anniversary. It's like a little lead up to the anniversary. And marathon is basically where you do daily challenges or you do daily races, time trials, or you just pay for a few tickets. Basically do these dailies every day, and then boom, you'll eventually get, by 30,000 tickets, you get the classic super song. They're doing this for leading up to anniversary, so June 23rd. But I have mixed feelings about this because I can say that I've been playing for a while, and the way they done it is probably god awful. I kind of hate this system. No hate to the devs, okay? The devs need to make their money somehow, and they need to make it so that people actually get incentivized to do things. And I did get incentivized. I got incentivized to buy the Game Pass for the infinite 2 times tickets. But even then, I only got it because I did Google Play Rewards, so I guess they kind of won. Kind of. In any case, currently, I'm going to go back to the spawn here to look at it. Yeah, see, so you do 16 daily challenges, 15 daily races, 3 daily time trials, and then here it is 500 red rings, 5,000 tickets, and 50 club coins. You get the 50 club coins by doing your daily contributions. You could, for some reason, spend Robux to skip it. You can get 10% off with Roblox Plus. Cool. in truth, if I make money in the future, Roblox Plus for a month might actually be good to get a discount on all the Game Passes on here. I'll be awesome. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is how I would actually fix this system. Because currently, kind of sucks. Your maximum tickets, you get 10 tickets per operation. So let's say you somehow have everything, every day, for all the time. Let's say every day you did the 16 plus 15 plus the 3 plus the 3. Why am I doing it like this? Well, you have 37 total check marks you can do per day, and all of them are worth 10 cards. So that means a maximum per day you can get is 370 cards. And normally, with the 30,000 tickets, if you did the 370, which by the way, I'm not even going to count 370 or 37. The 37 challenges you could do, 370 tickets, I'm not going to count that. I'm going to get rid of 3. Let's do 340 because they didn't introduce this until the Fast Pass came in. In any case, it would have took 88 days. But luckily, I'll be honest, I'll give them some points. They did make some changes. Number one, they made the change where they added these 3 options, which alleviates it a little bit, but I'm not going to do the math for that because you only got it when the Game Pass came in, the Fast Pass. The other thing they added was the events. Each event they had where they changed it. So each event had a certain amount of tickets. Most of the time, it was 1,000. During some kind of reruns, I guess. The adventure one, they had 500 for Amy, Sonic, Amy, and Biggs events. And then they also had 1,000 for if you could do the Sonic Adventure Codex. I personally was never able to finish the Codex, but I did finish the I personally finished. Sorry, I'm looking at the the codexes and stuff. Personally, for me, I finished the 1,500 you get for doing the normal events. It's just I could not finish the codex. I don't have Adventure Shadow or anything. But yeah, basically, I couldn't get it done. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people did get it done, and they got away with it. But that was a one-time thing. Surge event, they had 1,000. Most of the other events had 1,000. The rerun we had the last week with the Drummer Cream and Rockstar Sonic, it had 1,000 and a 500. So that helped a little bit. 3,000 in total between that and the Sonic Adventure, if you didn't get the Codex for Sonic Adventure. But in any case, yeah, that was 2 events that were out of the, standard. In any case, it's very, very, very annoying to do this. But let's talk about the cons, right? Con number 1, it's limited. It's limited for a daily thing. I wonder if that's the limited... I don't know if that's the limited Chronos. Anyways, it's limited for dailies. So, per day, you can only do a certain amount, which is the 37 I mentioned. That's now. That when it first came out, you only had 34. Which I don't understand why they had to be weird. They could have given 5 time trials. They could have done 5 time trials, 15 for both of the others, and then they're good. But no, they just had to be weird about it. In any case, a good thing that did happen is that it got me into the races. And I'm actually now good with the races, that I maximize my profit with the races. The problem It's not a good system, like I stated, because the limited amount that you get per day forces you to get on every day before 8 p.m. because 8 p.m. is when the game resets. I've learned that the hard way. And then you gotta do it all over the next day. And mind you, the quickest race that I've found that has like the least amount of waiting is the metal skate park one. Okay, wait. I finished boost time. Grind rail. Okay, that's actually perfect. We're gonna go to Cityscape and just sit there for a while for the grind rail. Back to what I was saying. But the quickest like you can do the Metal City thing, maybe like if you like maximize your time on it, 50 seconds to a minute per race, and that one has 16 races you have to do. So 16 minutes alone, like just doing the same thing over and over and over again. It can be really annoying. I'll be honest on that. In any case, that's just the races. There's not 16 worlds you can do for the Fast Pass challenges. For some reason, now thinking about it, they don't have Kronos Island yet to the Fast Pass challenges. Don't know why. I guess they didn't have time to code it in, especially since it is a permanent one. Oh, there we go. I got Panda Amy. I'm gonna favorite it. In any case, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of my words here because I don't want to be so critical. You're wasting a lot of time, basically. Because usually when I go to the Fast Pass, which I don't need to be on this anymore, if I look at the Fast Pass, there is one notable thing that I always see. When I activate all the challenges at once, there's always at least one or two that are specific to that world. Whether it's like destroy the generators, or bash the booze, or defeat Super Neo Metal, or defeat Neo Metal, or race Shadow. There's always occasionally one or two that are specific. And it's always so annoying. Oh my god. Because you're losing out on the challenges and you gotta wait for its time to redo. These ones typically are about an hour. These ones are typically longer. It is about 11 hours. So basically, you're going to have to wait 11 hours in order to have a second chance at it being a normal thing and not a world-specific thing. Because I can do all the Chaos Orbs and enemies and Sky Rings at one time by just going to like the Tails Assault. Grind rails are easier because if there's multiple grind rails, I can just go to one grind rail, go for like a few minutes, and then boom, it's done. You saw that. You saw how fast I finished it. Done. Gone. So challenges always takes at least a few hours to finish everything. Because if there's two specifics, they take forever. Like Bash the Booze, there's always too many bashing booze stuff. I have not touched Pumpkin Hill since I went through it one time. And that was after the Rebirth update. Insane, right? But that's sadly the state I'm in with that area. I don't like the area. Oh, the dog's barking. It is 4:35, so. I'm gonna be quick about this, though. Basically, what I'm getting at is that it's kind of annoying. It's not even kind of. It's very annoying. Having the daily limit. So, my solution, I'm gonna stop being so negative about it. I'm gonna get to my solution. My easy solution of this is change the marathon completely. Mainly because I'd rather it be a shop and it be permanent than it being this marathon or it's temporary. I don't know why the dogs are barking. Someone probably came back. I'm gonna put y'all on pause on real quick, and I'll check. Guys, I'm back. It's been like 30 minutes or something. Actually, it's been more like closer to an hour. Basically, I had to stop and do something with the dogs, let them out and stuff. Doesn't really matter though, as it let me think about my thoughts for a bit. I'm just gonna cut to the focus of my idea of how to make the marathon better. As I was saying before, you can make a shop instead of the marathon as it is. We'll stay in race suit shadow so I don't blitz off. Now, marathon right now, it's annoying, so my change would be make a shop, kind of like the race shop, where you can spend your tickets. Now, I'll get to that in a second. To get your tickets, you could find it like these tickets here, where you go around and you pick up tickets, or like in the races, you have the metal tape tickets or whatever, the things needed for the actual stuff. Like, what am I thinking about? In the race world, when you go to Metal City Race, there's like two ticket types. There's the Fast Pass ticket, and then there's like the other ticket. In any case, that's what I'm talking about, where they could have like another ticket type. The marathon cards, as is, you could make an item in the real world where you can get like 1 for 1, but you can auto run for it. Or people can get it through challenges where you get like 100 per race, 200, or like 150 per challenge, 50 per like time trial. Because time trials are technically quicker than the other stuff with Cronus Island, but that's if you have super skins. If not, you're still doing the same time as a normal time trial, which is about the same time as a race. Which races you can't like speed up, so in that case, races would be like higher, but if you had a super skin, you could be able to choose the time trials in Cronus Island because they're so free. So that's one way, right? Maybe like if there's an event going on, getting the certain stuff will help get marathon tickets or marathon cards. Just let it be universal, like let it be like a super sign, kind of like what the current cards have. Right now, I'm pretty sure it just has, it just has that. Just make it like with like a Chaos Emerald as the picture. To make it so that when you go to the shop at 30,000, you can buy the classic Super Song. Lets people be able to get this after this event. All fine and dandy, right? But it allows people that don't have the time right now to get it. It allows them to use their tickets however they want. And plus, I got a feeling they're going to use marathons in the future anyways. So why not just add it to the marathon shop? Make it relate to the certain event where like, oh, because this new island was coming out with this skin or something, if you do this challenge, you get like 5 times the value or something. They could do something like that. Just get rid of the daily needing. Like you don't need it for every day. That's basically what I'm going for. Where it's something that they get rid of the daily limit so people can do as much as they want. But make it make it higher, right? Or make it doable in a month or so for people to grind out. Because eventually you're just gonna add another marathon. And when you add another marathon, people are gonna have to get more tickets and they're probably gonna make it more expensive. Like let's say they make I used another example in my other video I was trying to record. I used the same example of let's say they add Adventure Supersonic as a marathon. Let's say they add him as a marathon and they make him 50,000 tickets. Well, in the first place, you're gonna have to do I said races were 100. To do a race, you're gonna get 100 tickets, which still means it's gonna be 500 races in order to get it. So you're not going to be able to get it day one. It's like the people that are going to full on grind the game, they're going to get it in like maybe a week or 2 weeks. The people that are like, 9 to 5 real life people, they're going to get it maybe in a month. And then the new players are still going to have to acclimate to like the actual game, so they're going to be learning this stuff as they go. Like a new player isn't going to learn races straight off the bat. They're not going to grind races. They're going to grind out the worlds, try the rebirths and everything, try the trading hub. They're not going to learn how good the races are until like they watch a video or something, get publicity like with the public. That's basically how I'm going at with this. Now in the shop itself, you could have the stuff related to the event, so you can make it so that like for 7K tickets you can buy like this chow, or other things from the past can come back. Like the cheese fast friend, one person can get it for like, 10,000 marathon tickets or something, or chocolate, or the summer cheese, or the different things like that, right? Let people like get the different like fast friends that were limited. So A, they don't have to worry about bringing it back as a normal event. They can bring it back in marathon, like in the marathon form. Instead of them doing this or that, they could add it in marathon. Let it be an easy way to add like reruns. And in this case, they can have it where they have like dynamic limited skins. Skins that are limited, but they're like dynamic, like I was saying. You know? So I'm actually gonna go to the trading hub just so I can try to make some red ring, because I haven't been going here much lately. Um Basically make it so that there's a limited skin where it starts at 0, but make it like 100,000 tickets or 1 million tickets. So then people can work towards it. It is still limited, and people can then sell it. But if they do that, I should probably claim my stand first. I don't think I've gotten rid of anything. Cool. In any case, main thing is that race? No, that's circuit metal. Main thing, as I was saying before I got distracted, is that what? I can't interact with anything. I don't feel like buying too much. That would be good, but I doubt I can get that today. But yeah, okay. This is like the first one that I actually see. Let's take this Chrome Sonic. Let's say they make a Chrome Adventure Shadow and add him as a limited in the like marathon shop. They can make it to where people like it's expensive, but it's there permanently. So there can permanently be like a ton of shadows. There could be like, let's say there's like 10,000 players on right now. There could be like 10,000 limited shadows. Except it's not going to be like that, because not everyone's going to be waiting to spend 100,000 on the limited skin through the shadow system. Now they could make it to where you can pay like real money, like not real money, but like Robux to get tickets, kind of like at a ratio, kind of like this, where it kind of sucks. I'll be honest. But they can also make game passes where people can get more marathon tickets, or they can add like the new skill things. They can make it so that that's the wrong thing. They can make it so that there's like a, oh, it doesn't show up here. It's like usually at this point there's like a skill thing. Basically make it so that there's like a skill where you can get event stats, or event stats work for it. Stuff like that. If you see where I'm going with it, that's like the direction I'm thinking of, right? Go towards that direction where people can get the stuff easily. Good. Goodbye. You know, that's basically it. Um, right now, that's all I can think about for the shop like idea. I'm sorry that the video is so like chaotic with this and that and this and that because I tried. I'll be honest on that, but I just couldn't keep track of one thing as I discuss this because I feel like I hate some parts, but at the same time, I don't want to be too harsh on other parts. But yeah, that's basically it. So for now, I'm gonna say peace.